All right, let's go ahead and take a look from the Snoopy Cam out on the island, back across Laguna Madre towards the JFK Causeway. It's a beautiful evening out right now and very mild, 75 degrees, gusty south-southeasterly wind out at the Naval Air Station, and the satellite radar loop shows the clarity of the atmosphere out there. But we are looking once again at a small craft advisory in effect from early tomorrow through Thursday at 7 a.m. So there's something going on there, and we'll explain it in a second. Look at this, though. 82 degrees your high today after that morning low of 48. Very nice day out there, and it's still very nice statewide, 70s and 80s across the Lone Star State right now, and that's what we're seeing here. Mercury hovering in the 60s along the immediate coastline, and then the 70s in the inland areas. Of course, out in Cotulla, it's 84 degrees right now. But overnight tonight, we do drop back into the 50s to lower, even middle 60s as that south-southeasterly breeze continues to pump moisture into the atmosphere. It's still clear in the upper and mid levels of the atmosphere, so that leads to radiational cooling and fog as that wind dies down around daybreak, and that'll happen pretty quickly. But it also goes away pretty quickly. It's not going to be quite as widespread as it was this morning or as dense. Now, briefly goes to dense in a very localized area in the inland area, Orange Grove back towards Alice and Beeville, but it won't be lasting long. And then you don't really see it again as you go through the rest of the week. So what are we looking at? We're looking at winds. Now, winds are going to die down right around sunrise, just enough to create the fog. And then they really start cranking tomorrow afternoon. And these are sustained winds, 18, 20, 22 miles an hour. And the real issue is what happens with the wind gusts, and that's going to be even higher. And it's all bringing the moisture in here, and it's making things a bit more humid, but it won't lead to any precipitation. Now, here's what we're looking at as far as highs tomorrow, around 80 to 82 degrees, a beautiful day out there. But here's the fly in the ointment. Look at the wind gusts. Peak wind gusts are really going to be cranking tomorrow and tomorrow evening especially. Yeah, peak gusts close to 40 miles an hour tomorrow night. And the reason for that is an upper level disturbance moving close to the area, pushing a cold front close to the area, enough to compress our circulation pattern. So it'll be mostly sunny and mild in the coastal waters. But again, windy in the afternoon, south 15 to 20, gusting to 30 knots. That makes for choppy bays and 3 to 6 foot seas, and of course, the small craft advisory in effect for tomorrow. So here's what we're looking at. Notice the compression of the circulation pattern here, the tight isobars, and you see the moisture developing in the overnight and early morning hours. But this front moving on down here adds to that compression, and that's the strong winds we'll be seeing Wednesday night. And that front comes through, things really start to settle down, but really not cool down either. The high pressure is going to see to that. It keeps us locked in and dry right on through the next week or so, so no real problems coming up for cold air or precipitation or anything like that. It feels very much like spring out there. Overnight tonight into the lower 60s, and then tomorrow back into the 80s, 85 Thursday. Weak front comes in Thursday night, cool and dry over the weekend.